Hello guys, and welcome to this video. Now I just needed to make a video today. I just can't take it anymore. I posted a video yesterday about, with a small example of the barking that is going on here in our street, and it has just been going on like that. It's Sunday now, it's one day later, and it has just been going on like that all day long. I'm just absolutely losing my mind. This is unbelievable. This is just unbelievable. I mean, I think this is about it now. I can't take it anymore. I'm going to move away from here. I probably tomorrow hand in my resignation at my job, and this is the end. I'll give it another try with the authorities here to hand in a noise complaint. And I mean, right now I'm at a point at which I'm just doing all of this out of spite. I just really want some revenge on these people. I'm just not going to let go until at least one of these idiots has to suffer some consequences. It's just unbelievable. And even if it's the last thing I do and I'll spend my last cent on it, but I just won't. I can't accept that this will just go unpunished. It's just unacceptable. So I'm so tense, and I'm just so wound up. This barking has been going on for the entire day now, and it's just after lunch, and my nerves are already absolutely eroded, and I just, making these videos, at least I can plug in the earphones and work on the video. It is at least a little kind of distraction. I close all the windows, although it's a really sunny day, it's really warm outside. It would be really nice to just open all the windows and get some air into the house, but it's just not possible. It's just not, you just can't do it. I have to close up everything to keep the noise out. And so at least while I'm making the video, I'll be distracted for a little while. So I just need to express my anger in some way, and I found a really unbelievably dumb story on Fox News about a family's dog killed by a neighbor. One of these stories again. Now, here's a screenshot of the first few seconds of the video. Here we have Mr. Ed Laskos in Pomona, California. Yeah, look at his face. He looks disgusted. He looks disgusted. And it is a story about one of those poor dogs killed by a neighbor. The dog was shot. It was a black Labrador, just like that goddamn cursed beast that I showed in the video yesterday. It was a young black Labrador chasing a squirrel and jumping over the neighbor's fence, running into his property, and the neighbor shot him several times. There's not much else to say about the story, but Fox News propped up the story as one of these ridiculous cringe sob stories, depicting the neighbor as an absolute monster. How could he shoot that poor little puppy several times? The dog is dead, of course. How could he do that? What an unbelievable, despicable person. And just this video, if you want to watch it, look, you can just type it into YouTube. And I would especially, I'm not even going into the video. There's nothing really that has to be said about it. I mean, they started with some of dumb, cute pictures of the dog. Like here, sometimes I love my dog so much. It's some pictures taken by the dog's owner's family. Yeah, it's pulling on a towel here. Yeah, it's brilliant. And here you have the daughter, Amanda, called a victim. So look at how she's, you see under her name, they called her the victim. So how exactly is she a victim? She's not the one that got shot. But yeah, they of course have to include the footage of the crying family. Oh my God, how sad. It's interesting that in the report they didn't really talk about why that family did let their dog jump over the fences and just roam free into the neighbors' properties. That doesn't seem to be a problem at all. But let's just show some crying people, crying children. Oh, the poor daughter. Yeah, the poor puppy is toast now. And here another picture. Oh, the poor dog. Look how cute it was. Look how cute it was. Look at those eyes. You just have to love it. You just have to love it. Yeah, it reminds me of all those pictures that those moron low IQ families took of their pit bulls or of their staffies with their baby or their infants just 2 days before the cute family dog mauled the child to death. But yeah, I guess you can just take a picture and that's proof enough for, showing that this dog, how could this dog be dangerous to anybody? How could that be dangerous? That's for all those low IQ people watching this nonsense who just get convinced you just have to show some cute picture and that's already proof enough for them that this is impossibly dangerous. It just can't be. How could something that cute be dangerous? Impossible, absolutely impossible. That's proof enough for these morons. Now, what I would like you to do, or what I would like to do in this video, I don't know if that's boring for you or not, but I hope not. Let's have a look at some of the comments. Now there are the amount of comments is unbelievable, and most of the comments are like this. Look, this is disgusting and disturbing. Imagine the fear of this family. That dog was just being a dog, no threat. Even if it was a threat, one shot would have been enough to stop the threat. This clown continued to shoot the poor dog. Ew. Really? Now here you have a real expert talking. This is disgusting and disturbing. Imagine the fear of this family. Now, why would the family actually live in fear? The neighbor has never done anything to them. So they act as if the neighbor was actually the one who just kept threatening them all the time with his gun or with his rifle. I don't know what he had. I don't care. So it is this family that lives in fear. Interesting. The family that lets their dog just roam free and trespass into other people's property. And those people have no idea if their dog is dangerous or not. How should they know? It's not their job to know. And that dog was just being a dog, no threat. Well, how do you know? Again, how do you know? That unbelievably stupid person that wrote this comment, how exactly does this person know that the dog was never a threat? Do you know anything about the backstory? Perhaps that dog has already attacked 5 people. But Fox, just because Fox did not report that, it doesn't mean it hasn't happened. Even if it was a threat, one shot would have been enough to stop the threat. Oh, really? Well, I beg to disagree. Or I beg to differ. I don't know what it is in English. I think I beg to differ. That's probably what you can hear from English speakers. I mean, just Google a few of the police videos that you can find on YouTube where police officers were attacked by dogs, and have a look at them, how many times they actually have to shoot the dog until it actually is really not a threat anymore. I've seen videos where they had to dump an entire magazine into a dog until it finally stopped lunging at them and trying to bite them. So here we have a weapons expert. Oh, one shot would have been enough to stop the threat. Yeah, I'm sure you know a lot about that, don't you? God damn it. Unbelievable. It pisses me off. Here you have oh my God. Here you have a comment that's just, look, these people just love to use emojis for some reason. I don't know. It just shows how childish and immature they are. Poor cute dog, he was just being a little dog. Why shoot him? The cruelty some people are capable of is so disheartening. Like, what a low IQ individual do you actually have to be to come to this conclusion? Poor cute dog. And this is coming from an individual that has never met that dog. Again, how do you know that this was a poor cute dog? Just because you saw 2 pictures of it? Unbelievable. He was just being a little dog. No, he was trespassing into somebody else's property. And that person had no idea if this dog was dangerous or not. It was that person's right to defend himself. Why shoot him? Well, why not? How do you know that it couldn't have ripped your arm off? Or perhaps being a threat, it could have been a threat to your children. Why shoot him? What kind of a dumb question is that? But yeah, just put some dumb emojis in the end. Like, oh my God, praying hands. Yeah, I'm sure you are really a religious person. What a moron. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Here you have another one. I'm sick to my stomach. How could anyone be so heartless in shooting a animal, especially a family dog? Well, yeah, it's a family dog. So what? It's still a dog, and therefore it is still a predator. Like, you can slap any label on it that you want. It's not going to change the fact that any dog can potentially maul you. God damn it. And then, in the replies to this comment, you see what kind of fascist assholes many of these dog owners are. Now they immediately have to go into doxing. Not like people don't know where he lives. And somebody else writing, address release, please. You just see what kind of fascist barbarians these people actually are. Address release, please. Yeah, and then what are you going to do? This is exactly the type of person who has no idea about the actual facts outside of this sob story that was reported in the news, and they would be capable to go to that person's address and harass the person, or I don't know, like smash in their windows or spray obscenities on their house walls or anything. That's what they are like. Unbelievable. And I mean, I'm just looking through the comments here. Here another one. Those people shouldn't be worried. Make sure to report any criminal behavior. That disgusting human shouldn't own a gun. He could have shot a round that could have bounced off the floor and killed another person. Yeah, well, that's a valid point. Yeah. Okay. But look, if the owners of that dog had been responsible in keeping their animal, then all this problem would never have appeared. So why only deal with the symptoms? And why not deal with the root cause? And now his last sentence reveals him to be just the fascist asshole that he is. Put the neighbor's address up. And then again a response. I agree, the address, whoever has it, post it please along with his name. Thank you in advance. My God, look at these. Look at how courageous these YouTube experts all are. These unbelievable morons. Here another one. Can't you give us a name of the neighbor? God damn it. And then here we go to just an explicit threat. Oh shoo, I don't know how his house burnt down. Must off got struck by lightning. Lighting. My God, this person's English is worse than mine. Must have got struck by lightning. Yeah, no more next door neighbor. Fire emoji, firefighter emoji, and ambulance. What unbelievable brutes. What unbelievable brutes. Incredible. But I have to say, to finish. Oh, now actually, let's go into that one. Let's go into that one. This is a especially stupid one. I'm in rural Alabama and I have 3 neighbors all on sides of me, and each has shot 2 of my dogs over the past 16 years, and none have been prosecuted for it. Today was the final straw. A cuddly lap dog, and the man shot it with a pistol, or 22, I believe, and then when I went out calling for... Jesus, like, there's no punctuation in this whatsoever. Oh, God. And then when I went out calling for it to come home, it was probably limping, trying to make it home, and he got a shotgun in to finish it off, and the sister of the dog made it home with blood on her leg. That's when I knew her brother wasn't coming home. I couldn't even go next door to try to check to see if the dog was injured. Oh, finally, there's a full stop here. Oh, what an achievement. Something has to change. A dog coming onto your property, you only would shoot if it were attacking you. Someone's lapdog, that's a playful puppy. How can this person not be sitting in jail right now for shooting someone's lapdog? Now, that sounds exactly like the one of my low IQ neighbors. All of these morons who are talking about their little fur babies and how cute their dogs are, and they've never done anything to anybody. Yeah, and these are just barking all day and all night long, and this is exactly the type of person who is then surprised that, I mean, look at this. 3 of his neighbors actually took up guns over a time span of 16 years. Now, I really would like to hear what those neighbors actually have to say about it. This moron has probably been terrorizing his neighbors for more than 16 years with his dumb dogs that he didn't train. He didn't put any time into any kind of reasonable upbringing or dog training, nothing. Those bloody animals have probably been driving all the neighbors to insanity, and 3 of them took up guns against them. And then he comes with this sob story about, it was just his lapdogs, his playful puppies. Now, how can you shoot them? Like, these are exactly the type of vegetables who let their dogs bark all day long and all night long, and they're too stupid to realize that everybody else is going mental and being driven insane by this. And then they write such a stupid YouTube comment. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But again, now let's come to the positive notes. There have been a few positive responses to this. Look at this, for instance. There's one person who actually paid attention. In the video, they showed the fence that the dog jumped over. Now, this person said, look at how tall that fence is. Come on now. People need to realize not everyone is going to like your dog. More than likely, that wasn't the first time the dog jumped the fence. Well, look at you. I bet it wasn't. I bet it wasn't. But that, of course, was not reported by Fox. Fox News, my God. Now, another one here. Homeowner was in fear for their life, maybe. The person stood their ground. Dogs are unpredictable. Oh, yes, they are. Ed Lasko's dramatic terminology only adding fuel to the flame. Great acting by Ed. Ed makes for good television. Oh, yes. Oh, absolutely yes. This is the type of unbelievably stupid story that you get. It's just despicable. It pisses me off, really. And look at this disgusting mob. This disgusting mob in the comments calling for that. I mean, I haven't even gone through all the comments, but I mean, there have been comments calling, calling for violence, calling for that the neighbor's address, calling for him to, to be shot as well, etc., etc. What an unbelievably disgusting mob of low IQ fascists, really. That's what they are. Just like all my goddamn neighbors. Yeah. So that's what it is, guys. So, I don't know. If you have listened to this, thank you. I really hope you are having a good weekend. And yeah, sorry for the outburst, but I just really can't take it anymore. It's just this country is absolutely insane. Like I've lived in 4 countries, and this one I've never seen. This one is the 4th, and I have never seen such a country like full of brutish morons as this one. There's just no other way I can say it. Like I'm really going to give it another try with the authorities here. And yeah, I will have to quit my job. I'll have to quit my job. There's just no other way. I have to work over the computer all day long. I'm doing home office, and it has just become impossible. It's just impossible. This week I'll hand in my resignation. It's just it's not feasible anymore. I would have to concentrate, and I just have at least 2 dogs at the same time just barking into my ears all day long. It's like hell. It's just like hell. Good God, really. So anyway, thanks for listening. You have a good weekend, and take care. Bye-bye.